like a renegade. Backyard prospecting, searching painter to get that gold. Backyard prospecting, blazing trails by the riverside. In search of treasures, no place to hide. With gold in our eyes, it won't be denied. Backyard prospecting. Painted and gear reviews will show the world what we can do. Every ounce of sweat, every ounce of pride in our quest for gold be denied. Backyard prospecting. Backyard prospecting.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Lies! It's all lies! I hear me. I hear me just fine. What are y'all talking about? So remember last week I had to switch over to the microphone. I didn't switch it back. I'm telling you, I've got too many options here, and I'm utilizing too many at once. Yeah, y'all can hear me now. I know you can hear me now. I'm like that Verizon guy. So, I hope the weekend treated you all well. Me, didn't really do much prospecting stuff. I did knock out. Well, on Saturday, me and wifey had a little date. And by date, I mean we went to the casino. Won a couple bucks there. Nothing big, otherwise I'd probably be too busy celebrating to hold the stream. But you know, a couple bucks, just enough to pay for the day, pay for my weed that I bought at the smoke shop, legally, because it's legal here, of course. Did a little prospecting here in the shed. Did that gold nuggets for sale bag. That one turned out really good. But when I say I didn't get to do any prospecting stuff, I mean I didn't get out to the river, which I'm really disappointed about, because apparently I'm being told that last weekend was the last good weekend. So I'm a little bit bummed. Hopefully that doesn't wind up being the case, and there's still maybe one more good weekend left before everything goes to shit. But I guess we'll see how it goes. Guess I can only cross my fingers and hope for the best. But on Sunday, we wound up going over to the Washington State Fair. It was the last day of the fair. What's going on, Bacchus? It was the last day of the fair, and we had a pretty good time. As always, there wasn't anything phenomenal there. There was one really cool massage gun, but they wanted $300 for it. And I'm just like, man, that's a lot for a little massage gun. So I don't think I'll buy that. But what did I wind up getting there? Scones, of course. Always got to wind up getting some scones. Their scones are freaking fantastic. Their scones are so good, they have a scone food truck that goes around just to sell their scones. They're freaking phenomenal. So if you ever have the chance to get yourself some scones from Fisher Scones, do it. Oh, they're so good. Especially if you get them done fresh, when they just made them right there in the little booth. Those are the ones. But got that. Rode a roller coaster, had some barbecue, and then we came home. Straightforward, straight as it goes. And like I say, it wasn't really a whole lot. There's always the hot tubs sellers. There's always, a bunch of those guys selling stuff for your house. Oh, you need rain gutters? We sell rain gutters. Hey, we sell hot tubs. We sell inflatable hot tubs. Hot tubs are a big item at state fairs. I don't know why, but they just seem to be. I guess it's one venue they can just set up the big showroom and get away with that. If ever I bought a hot tub, I would probably buy a used one. Just because the brand new ones are like buying a car. But used, you know there's always somebody looking to get rid of their hot tub for like $100. You just got to haul it away yourself. So definitely worth waiting on that one. But other than that, it was a quiet weekend here. Got a couple toolbox sluices knocked out. The person who said they wanted one is ghosted me. So, all right on, Troubled One. That's awesome. Get that toolbox sluice video up, and I'll add it to a playlist. I got a couple playlists of stuff. People who've done my dirt and reviewed my toolbox. I like sharing that. Give people other people's feedback. I can sit here telling you all my shit's the best shit you'll ever get. But none of that really means anything if it's coming from me. Of course I'm going to tell you my stuff's the best. Duh. Who wouldn't? But for other people to confirm that and put their own 2 cents in, letting everybody know that it's the way, I appreciate that. Like I say, I can toot my own horn all day, and I do, but it's nice to have other people toot it too. Thank you, Donna. Much appreciate you, as always. Your donation is greatly appreciated. And you also are greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. Thank you for being a part of my community. The rest of you too. The rest of you all are cool too. For sure. The toolbox is $170 plus shipping. Now, if you want to add a magnetic sand separator, one of my super handheld magnets, it's only $10 extra if you get it in the toolbox kit. Otherwise, they're usually $15 or $20 if you get the one with the skull. But these are $10 when you buy them in the kit, and that's everything you need. And so it'd be $180 plus the $40 shipping. Yeah, I try to ship them out as quick as I can. I usually don't ship out except for Wednesdays and Thursdays, most things. The toolbox loose is something I can get them to come here and pick up. So if I got it available and I have a box ready to go, I ship them out as quick as I can, pack them up, and they're on their way. So what appliance or alliance? Because if you buy my toolbox loose, clearly you're on my team. And with that alliance comes riches, spoils, and dirt. Lots of dirt. The appliance is a micro sluice set up with a pump, a DC speed adjustable pump with the recirculating recirculating stuff. Oh, I did throw the Batman card in there. I couldn't find my collection of miscellaneous stickers, right? And so I'm sitting there packing your sluice up, and I was like, well, I like throwing extra stuff in. And so I start going through my drawers, and I see a little stack of things that I got at the arcade. Those little cards you get from the coin pusher machine. And I thought, you know what? I think he'd like that. So I threw that in there. I think you got a Vendetta sticker in there as well, along with a couple of my own stickers. I might have thrown something else in there too. I don't know. I just grab whatever I can. I like hooking people up as much as I can. But I found my gold digger. It's right here. But now I want to go back to the arcade and get a whole bunch more of those cards. I guess I could probably just order them on the internet and not go through the whole spending money to get the cards. That would probably be the smart way to go. Did you get that many stickers? Damn, that's a lot of stickers. Yeah, I just grabbed all the stickers that were sitting there in my drawers that were easily accessible and not lewd. I have another sticker of Batman and Supergirl making out. And Supergirl's top is, up above her boobs. They are. That is true. They are the best mag you can get in the smallest package available. And look at how freaking cool they look. I mean, come on. Ooh, boom, boom, boom. Give me that dirt. Give me that black sand. Huh? I don't think you ordered the black sand remover. I don't think you got the add-on. Cars. What cars? Oh, card. Oh, the sticker. Why did you never really know how somebody's gonna react to something, and I like to just be mellow. Plus, I'll be honest, I'm keeping it for myself. The boobies, man, give me the boobies. I want to see them titties. That's inappropriate. There's ladies present, and good stuff. But all right. What else to chat about? I really got to start planning these things out. One of the other feedbacks I got about my live show is that my thumbnail's always the same. I mean, I change it month to month, and that's a recent thing. But they were saying I should make a different thumbnail for every single live show. It's like, well, shit. That means I'm going to actually have topics on my live show. I can't just come on here and hang out with you guys for an hour and have no kind of direction. I got to have a central talking point, something to make a thumbnail around, and then all the other shit that we do. So I might need your guys' help with that, because I'm terrible. I'm just terrible at planning things out. I do everything out of the pocket. I don't script any of this stuff, including the reviews. Everything is a one take. Sometimes I retake if I really drop the ball and flub something up, tripping over my words or whatever. But otherwise, I don't script any of this. This is all just me, right? You know what? Maybe there will be a Mooch Mag. So before I jump to a different topic, we'll talk about my 3D printer here shortly. So, what was I saying? Oh, that's what I was saying. So I need your guys' help with some topics. Things that you guys would be interested in chatting about. Maybe send those to me ahead of times. If there's people you want me to invite, maybe I'll set up StreamYard, and invite other talkers to come on that I can interview and ask them some questions or stuff like that. Want to make sure that you guys are getting the best experience. and that we can include other people in our great experience here. We have a lot of fun here, and I think we should share it with more people. So I just want your guys' help on that. Giving me some ideas of things that we can bring to the table here, topics that I can touch on, official topics that's, hey, this is what the stream is going to be about tonight, and, go from there. If it fails miserably, then it fails miserably. But I'd like to try, I want to try new things. And being as that I've been doing this for, since 2018, I'm running out of ideas. Yeah, bring the Seahawks to the show for somehow. I'll make it happen. I'll figure something out. It might be like a third string ball boy, but we'll get somebody on the show. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Careless. Well, we definitely understand you're not being here for that. Be with your pup. Share your love with him. And really sorry to hear that. Definitely losing somebody, something, anything like that who's close to your heart is a tough gig, and definitely sorry to hear. Get Steve Largent. I might. You never know. I would think I would probably start with people who are somewhat related to the gold prospecting genre, as it were. I would think probably would be my first go. Maybe maybe I'll interview Dave from Dream Matter, or George from Sluice Boy, or Mike from Vendetta, or Mike from Gold Nugget Sales, or Flash in the Pan, or Miller. Maybe Miller will want to come on for an interview. I'll interview anybody. I don't care. Well, most anybody. Some people are douchebags, and I don't like catering to douchebags. But if you're cool, you can definitely come on my show. And you know what? Maybe we'll just have some regulars, people who want to chat, who, you guys. Not every week is going to be a star on the show. So, I invite you guys to the stage as well. You want to hang out, shoot the shit, bring up topics. Totally cool with that too. So let me know if you guys like those ideas. If you have some ideas about topics you want me to chat about, throw that out there. Email me, digdaddy@backyardprospecting. You know the place. You know what, Troubled One? That's okay, because I'm kind of a douchebag too. When I'm not really nice, I'm kind of a prick. So I very much believe that everybody has equal spectrum-based capacity. As nice as you can be is equally as nasty as you can be. So, they say don't poke the bear, because the bear will fucking eat your face off. But you know what? If the bear's not eating your face off, they're really huggy and cuddly too. So it's like that. Don't poke the bear. Then we get along just fine. Yeah, as long as you're not going on, I'm not looking for anybody who wants to go on a political rant. I'm not into that. I don't want to hear it either direction. I don't do it myself. I can't stand when a prospecting channel decides to go on a big long rant about this or that, and it's like, I'm here for the gold, man. I don't give a shit about who you want to vote for or what other crazy shit you believe. I believe there's gold out there, and we should find it. That's the end of the discussion, But I don't go to anybody's channels for that stuff. So when somebody starts getting on a roll as it were. And then that's what their channel becomes. It's like, oh, cool, man. That's good on you. You're an American. You have your own opinion. And I agree with that 100%. I just think your opinion's stupid, so I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? So, that being said, that won't be what the platform is for. It's about prospecting. It's about getting gold. It's about, how did you go about getting gold this weekend? How are you going to go about getting gold next weekend? What's your favorite tool you want to use? What's your favorite whatever? As long as it's about prospecting, mining, outdoors, camping, let's get on it. So, maybe I'll put up like an invite thing, and I'll start taking a list of people who want to come on the show, because that's how Flash did it. He started inviting people in. That's how Benzo and JP Lawns and all those guys, they bring it in. They bring the people in. They have a chat. It's fun, kind of like we're doing here, but it's not just me talking. My voice gets tired after an hour of this stuff. Get all dry mouth, cotton mouth. That might be for other reasons too, but it's still a thing. So I like to spread it around a little bit. That's right. Gold on gold channels. No politics. Get a better pinpointer. I don't know that there is one. I don't know. I need to play with this thing more, get it dialed in, so I know what I'm doing. The raw testing that I did, it definitely finds metal. Gold was a little bit sussy. I don't know that it's very good at finding it unless you're right on top of it. And to me, if you know where your gold's at so that you can pinpoint it like that, why do you need the pinpointer? You already know where it's at. Pick that shit up, But I need to use it in the wild. I need to find some gold with it I need to find something with it in the wild, and then I'll have a better idea of how I feel about it. But I definitely need to do a review on it, so that will be coming. Obviously, they sent it to me free of charge, so it's only fair that I do a review on it, an honest review, and give it some feedback. I don't know that my feedback matters, Maybe they'll just be like, oh, whatever, dude. Our shit's made the best, and that's how it is. If you don't like it, well, too bad. I'm not big on that feedback, but that's kind of how they gave me when I gave them feedback about their classifiers being a little bit too big. Find a bigger bucket. It's like, really, dude? A 5-gallon bucket is a standardized size. I can't find a bigger bucket. So I had to upgrade to a 10-gallon bucket, and that's just slightly too big. So I'd rather they just make their device to industry standard sizes. But that also being said, they're in France, so maybe their buckets are bigger over there. He seemed to not really say so, but I don't know. Speaking of links, let's see what video we're going to use for our links tonight, our comment video. So you may have noticed I've done a little cleanup on the site. I got rid of a bunch of shit, and I moved the music away. Just because it kind of clutters the video selection on the page. That being said, my first album is available on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. I don't know if it's on Amazon yet, but it's on all of the major distributor sites now, like 14 or 15 of them. So any of those that you use, if you want to just listen to that album, just search it there and play. That's all you got to do. It's all, apps that you already have on your phone. You don't got to download SoundCloud or any extra stuff that you might not normally already have. Just do search Backyard Prospecting, the FIVA, and there you go. Stream it all day long. Stream it in your car. Stream it at work. There's, I don't think, any swear words in there, so it's technically probably even family friendly, which is weird for me because I'm not generally family friendly. At any rate, what I was getting at, so I was going to give you guys a link to click on. Shareable link. There we are. True. Culver does have some good dirt bags. And I have some fun dirt bags. And if you want to win one of my dirt bags, leave a comment on that video that I just pinned up at the top of chat. Check it out. Leave a comment there. Watch the video. Listen to the music. If you haven't already heard that song, that is one of my newer ones. From the second album, which I haven't posted yet because I still want to use some of that music in my videos. And once I do that, using it in the videos, if it's one of the things that it's released, then I start getting copyright strikes, which has just been a kick in the balls, man. Let me tell you, every video I post with any of my music on it, it gets copyright struck. And then I gotta send them I gotta fight it, and I gotta be like, no, this is my music. And then like, oh, you're right, it is your music, go ahead. But that whole process takes a couple of days. So that's why I took this weekend's video down after 100 people already watched it, because they won't let me monetize it until that goes through. And I don't like delaying my video like that. So I don't know. Is it? Did I I privated it. Hold on. That one is Gulf River Cruise. Let me make that one unlisted. There we go. Should be accessible now. Just updated it. It's unlisted, but it's available. What was I saying? All right, give it a minute. It's unlisted, but it's a... Hold on, I think I... What the fuck is going on here? Computer. Comments. 29. That one has 0. Why does that one have 0? That's super weird, man. Alright, those three are now listed again. The one I think I listed...
With the
Shut up.
Asana, AI teammates are here to help keep...
Yeah, hold on. Don't use the one that I linked up there. That one's stupid. Or maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I screwed the whole thing up. We'll do skunked again. Try that one. Fuck, don't use that one either. YouTube is really dicking me around right now. That one's already got comments on it. I thought this one didn't have comments on it, but apparently it's got a whole bunch on there. You guys might have just loaded those. Let me see when that happened. Yeah, there's a lot of comments already on there. I can't use that one. All right. We'll have to do this the old school way, and I'm going to have to upload a video specifically for this. Blah. No monetization. Thank you, sir. Okay. For really real, this is the giveaway video. We're doing it like we used to, just a basic little something. No music, none of that stuff. Unlisted. C'est la vie. All right. That's the video. Go do the thing that needs to be done. And, geez. Aren't you guys glad I know what I'm doing? Because if I didn't, that would have been a showstopper. That would have just blown the whole thing away. And speaking of blowing the whole thing away, I just want to give a huge thank you to Bacchus, one of our great members here, one of our Patreon members. Been with us for freaking ever. He sent them before and he sent them again. Some foreign coins. Dude's just got a stash of foreign coins and he keeps sending them over so that I can share them with you guys. And that's freaking awesome. You know, he even told me, don't even mention my name. You take all the credit for it. You know, and it's like, no, dude. I'll give you the credit for it because that's awesome. You know, that he wants to share with you through me all these freaking cool foreign coins. So, of course, the sloppy seconds, we got some foreign coins again. We'll be tossing those in there. Lucille Bogan, man, them titties hanging down to the ground. Oh man, some of that old timey music is just off the freaking chain, dude. Oh my god. And they say the shit that they listen to nowadays is wild. Fuck. It's crazy. New comments from, because on the list of comments, it tells me when they were posted. And I just made that thing available, which I'm really confused how there were comments on there for so long, because the last time I looked at my list, it said there were 0 comments. In fact, if I go to my list right now, it says there's 0 comments on a couple of those. But you go in there and obviously it has old comments on it. So I was really confused about that. Yeah, I made Culver a jingle. For sure, for sure. It was a good time, man. I like doing that stuff. I got to get on it because I'm paying for a subscription. But after making the first and a half then some album, it kind of the attention span kind of waned a little bit. Right now, I'm in the search for a new 3D printer. My old 3D printer, the thing that I used to make my header boxes, is dead. It screwed up. I was telling you guys about this before. When I started a print, that was going to be a hopper for my 6-inch sluice. I started a print, and then I went to bed. Because it was going to be a 24-hour print. There was no way I'm going to be able to watch it the whole time. Sometimes you just go with it, right? You just say, all right, I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to cross my fingers. And usually that's okay. That's fine. This time it was very much not. The print lifted off of the platform, And rather than just like shuffling off to the side or becoming a big nest of filament, the filament started bunching up right at the nozzle. And so think of it as like a soft serve dispenser, and you hold the bowl like you're at Menchie's or a Froyo place, and you hold the bowl right under the soft serve dispenser, and you turn it on and you just leave it going, moving around a little bit, but you just leave it going until the bowl is completely full. Well, if it can't go down, it's going to go up, and it's just going to start mushrooming out. And so that's exactly what happened. It mushroomed out all the way around the print head, the entire thing. And now I can't do anything with it because the print head won't get hot enough to feed filament, and I can't get the print head off the printer to replace it. So I've been looking for a new printer, and I ordered one yesterday or day before, and then I was like, nah, I don't need that one. I don't want to spend that much money on it. And then I went back and I was like, well, but I do need a 3D printer. I've only got one, maybe two, four of these left. So that means I can make 4 more toolbox sluices before I have to figure out what I'm going to do. Yeah, I need a big hammer. What I need is a hot knife, which I have one. And I need to take the gantry off and then just set it down somewhere where I can really go through there and cut away as much of the shit as I can. Peel that off hopefully without damaging any of the wires. It's going to be tough. So I decided to get a resin printer this time. I want to give that a shot. Yeah, they're going to become a rare item, man. It's going to be like, I want one of those. Oh, wow, it's going to be $5,000 outside of a toolbox sluice. Just the header. But I think in this, because the resin printers have smaller space to work with, I might just have to redesign this. And so I've been tooling around with some designs in my head. And I think I've got one. I think I've got that figured out. But I'm deciding on whether I want to make an insert, a slide-in insert, and make everything just a little bit wider so that it accepts the micro and the mini sluice pocket sluice. Because a couple times people ask me, does it fit the regular size pocket sluice? And it doesn't. It doesn't. It's too small. It only fits the micro. I'm not a big fan of the pocket mini with the mini cells. I think it's silly because I only use mini cells if I'm not classifying. And if I'm not classifying, I can't use a pocket sluice because the rocks are going to be way too big for it. So it's kind of in one of those spaces where it's a great idea, but if I'm classifying down to that size, I don't need it in minis to begin with. That's where micros come in. But I really wish he made a Cape D pocket sluice. That would be perfect. Nah, because they already make one. Prospector's Dream already makes a header for their Adventure Sluice. It's not the flared one. I have made a header for the flared sluice. It's way too big, doesn't fit in my toolbox, and you get to a point where, in my mind anyways, you got different size tools, everything is for a job, right? The Adventure Sluice to me is in a middle point between tiny, playing around, and taking stuff to find gold. The Adventure Sluice to me is kind of playing around, and if I'm going to carry all the stuff out to the river to use that, I might as well just take my thermoform and really move some material. And it's too big to fit in my toolbox sluice, so it kind of becomes a larger tool that doesn't work well for me. It may work great for other people, and I definitely don't knock it. I don't know if it'll fit well in the 19-inch toolbox. I don't have a flareless Adventure Sluice anymore. I sold that to Bacchus. But like I say, Prospector's Dream does make a header for the non-flared. It's great. It looks like it's really high quality. Colton from Mining Magnets makes all their 3D print stuff for them. So it's good quality. I'm definitely not knocking that. It just didn't work for me, and if it doesn't work for me, I don't generally invest too much effort into making stuff for other people. You know, I like making stuff that I know that I would use. And that one just never really fell under that umbrella. But speaking of falling under umbrellas, it's time to do a little sluicing. I know that had nothing to do with anything, but I thought it was a good way to segue over to the sluice with the music player. We got our music player, we got our sluice. To keep ourselves out of copyright hell, we're just going to be listening to stuff off the second album, the newer music, which I think, you know what? Let's go that route. On the live, you guys get new tunes. You get the newer tunes, the stuff that you can't go listening to on SoundCloud. That will be my gift to you for tuning in on the live shows. And if you want to listen to the album, go over to fucking Spotify. And we can listen to that shit here. For 4 grams of gold. Now, you know what? I think that one belongs with you. You know? You guys really had that close relationship, you and that sluice. It took you how long to finally convince me to sell it to you? You earned it. You need to keep that thing forever. All right. Today's dirt comes from the North Star claim. This is not the dirt that I mined out or dug out. I got 2 bags. Well, I've gotten more than that, but I got 2 bags at a gold show about a year ago, a gold show over in Monroe, maybe about 8 months ago. I never opened them. They've been sitting in my pay dirt tub for the whole time. And I figured, you know what? Let's pan them tonight, or let's sluice them tonight. So that's what we got here. This is 2 bags of their sample dirt. I think they were like $10 a bag. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this. Let's run some dirt. Now this material looked a little bit cleaner than some of their stuff. Like I got another bag of theirs that's just Dust City. I think we were playing Counter-Strike. A lot of big rocks in here. You know, I'm not a big fan of big rocks in my pay dirt, but they are natural to the pay dirt, so I won't complain too much. Oh, did the music not start? I feel like a dick. I talked up the music like, you guys are gonna get the latest tunes. And then I never started them. I feel like a jerk. And I'm sorry, because I'm almost done with the dirt anyways. One of the things I need to do is test out that sluice, the high banker that I built up. I've reached out to the Department of something or other to see if I can get a permit to use the high banker. I'm told that I don't need to do all that if I'm using the high banker as recirculated. But I don't want to find out that that's not true while I'm at the river and there's like a BNR or BNL, BLM, whatever our people here who hug the trees are called, I don't want to run into them and then be like, nope, that's not the truth. That's not how it goes. Plus, if I get a permit for it, it means I'm exempt from the law that says I can't. Because the people who said that I can't are then the people who say that I can. So, that's my goal. That's my goal. Is to get that thing that says I can high bank the raging river, and I will take all the gold out of that motherfucker. That's my plan, anyways. Now I gotta find a smaller pan so we can pan this out. Here's the mine labs. Oh, it's right here. Why am I so dumb? See a little bit of gold in there. This might be a disappointing bag. Excuse me, a disappointing 2 bags. Wait a minute. Which is weird because usually they're really good about loading their bags. But I do remember that when I bought these bags, they weren't there. It was their kids or their daughters who were holding down the fort for them because they had gotten sick and weren't able to make it out. So maybe they hosed up the bags. Well, that's everything in the sluice. Well, that's just kind of ass-tastic. This may just be the natural gold that was in here. Look how flowery and light that is. And that's what they find up there. I will say I'm a little disappointed. This is 20 bucks worth of pay dirt. And that's what we got out of it. I feel like there probably should have been a little bit more. But there you go. Let's get this snuffered up. This one's empty. Very important that we get every piece that we find in here because there wasn't a whole lot. Honestly though, for a little $10 bag, this isn't too terrible. Only because this fine gold is it's gonna take you time to go through it and get it all. So it's a little bit of a fun challenge. I mean, it's not a huge amount of gold. It was never intended to be. Two $10 bags is like, hey, here, go play with this and come back when you're ready to do the real thing. It's a fever bag. It's supposed to get you riled up. .091, man, you're very generous. I don't think we're even gonna hit that much. I mean, I hope so. That's that much less gold that I have to throw in there, but as you know, we don't leave without at least a tenth. Make sure whoever wins our sloppy seconds at least is going to get some enjoyment out of it. No, a little Haktua. Spit on that thing. Wait a minute. Wrong kind of party, y'all. Whoo. Where's my music? Ah, there we go. Ooh, stinky sulfur. Burning sulfites in there. Oh, ooh-wee. Welcome back. It's me, Dig Daddy. I might have lit something on fire with that torch. All right, good times. Let's throw a pause on the music for a bit, because it's time to get serious. Not really, I just needed to get your attention. But what it is time is to put together some sloppy seconds before we figure out what's in the dirt. How much gold did we find? It's always the question of the day. Now we'll get a little empty thing here. Scoop in. We got our sloppy seconds thingy here. Boom, right there, Dig Daddy. 9:20. It's 23rd, right? Yeah, 23, 24. We're gonna start with this. Some dirt. It's always a good place to start when you're making pay dirt, is dirt. Otherwise, I'm just giving you gold in a bag that's way too big for it. Okay, fill it up to that point. Now we got these awesome coins that Bacchus sent out to us. So I'll throw a couple of these in there. This one I can't even tell. It's kind of grungy. You might want to clean that one. This one here. Georgiovius. Maybe it's Russian. Rex. More. That guy looks kind of. It's a halfpenny. That's English. Why is that English? I have no idea what it is, but it's a half a penny. That's pretty worthless in today's day and age. But it might be worth something just because it's old. And then finally, is this a token from a carnival? No. 5F. 1946. Oh, there's a dude's face. That's what that is. Is that JFK? What the? That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. So if you look at this coin this way, the guy's face is over here. But if you look at it this way, his face is over. Fuck it. It's all going in. Finally, a little mini gold pan. How about that? And since they're sitting down here, a little bit of Benson Beach. Not too much. Will you find gold? Maybe. I think I already ran this stuff through the ball mill. So that should be broke up pretty well. Any oxidized gold would have been released. You'll see what that is when you see what that is. For now, let's hop over to the bench cam. We'll go over here and grab the gold. Now there's still a little bit of the black sands mixed in with this gold, so I mean it was all so fine and powdery. All right, who guessed 0.043? Wow, that's really disappointing because usually their bags are better than that. Like I said, that wasn't really them. Well, I mean, it was them, but they were out. Things probably got missed, rushed. Because the other bag I got from them just recently, that had a lot better gold in it. Either way, I'll sweeten this up just a little bit. Put a couple bigger pieces of gold in there. So it's not all flour that's being chased. Ah, shit. Dropping gold. We're dropping gold. Little piece of crystalline gold that I got last weekend. All right. So tonight's take home is going to be 0.136 grams of gold. Now, this giveaway is brought to you by me. I have no sponsorships that are contributing to the giving away of gold and pay dirt and all this other cool stuff. Aside from Bacchus and his donation of the coins, that definitely helps to make these bags a lot cooler. But other than that, this is all Dig Daddy's doing. That's just because I love you guys and I appreciate that y'all tune in every week. And it's a fun time. So that being said, if you know anybody who'd like to sponsor a weekly pay dirt run and giveaway, let them know Dig Daddy is a whore and would absolutely sell out all of his morals for cash and or gold. Just kidding, kinda. But really, if somebody would like to donate pay dirt, unsearched, obviously, you don't have to load it up with a bunch of gold. If it's good gold-bearing dirt, all the better. But I'd like to start doing like I did with Roaring Camp again, where I have some good dirt to go through every week, because that stuff was hitting pretty well. That's where I got the average of about 1/10 of a gram per cup. Or even if you just have some nice pay dirt that you got out of a cool spot and you want to donate some, I can definitely go through that here on the channel, on the live show. And if the scoop doesn't get up, then I'll throw a little bit of my own gold to make sure it gets there, you know? Because that's how we do things out here in the shed. We'll take care of y'all. But that's right. We are getting down to it. Hey, what's going on, Shane? Good to see you. Nice of you to join us, sir. We're just getting about to the sloppy seconds, so if you haven't already done so, make sure to click that link on top of the chat, and then you might get to take home some of Dig Daddy's sloppy seconds. What did we say the gold was? 136? Let's write that down before I forget, because I've been known to forget shit. I'll remember it again in like 6 years, randomly. I'll be like, oh yeah, it was 136. But that won't do us any good because it'll be like way down the road. There we go. Dig Daddy Sloppy Seconds. Yeah, brother. Signed and weighted. So, if you want to win this with all the little goodies inside, make sure to leave a comment on the comment video. It's just a standard little blue video. You don't got to sit there and listen to a whole song that I made. If you want to, again, go check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon Music. Alexa, play High Banker Hill from Backyard Prospecting.
I couldn't find High Banker Hill, but here is other music by Backyard Prospecting.
Maybe. That sounds like one of mine. All right. Fucking sweet. So yes, I'm on Amazon Music as well. So Alexa, pause, because I don't want to deal with copyright shit. So, if you've got Prime and you want to listen to my tunes, look me up, Backyard Prospecting. The album is The Thiva. There's no charge unless you want to buy a track. I think it's like $1. It really is just more of a donation than anything else because you can still stream it for free. So anyway, so those little music videos, they're off the channel. You got to go to a streaming service. But I think it's a lot easier. It was a pain to try to watch them on YouTube because you'd have to watch and listen through ads more frequently on every video would have it. So anyways, last chance, leave your comment on the comment video. We are going to do this thing so I can go inside and eat. I'm going to be giving away some sloppy seconds. So let me find the page. Let us go to the place. Let's refresh the page because you know it always crashes every freaking time. Got the GAW page, no dupes, no bullshits. 11 is the number. The number is 11. Let's get some comments. If you haven't already done it, tough shit. You took too long. We have 31 unique comments. It looks like we got 26 people here, so we'll see how that pans out. In the meantime, let's hit the button and see who we got. Yeah, it's rigged, man. It is rigged. If it were rigged, I would win every week. But this week, our winner is going to be All Things Country, 74. All Things Country. If you're here, make sure to chime up in the chat because I need to see you. If you're not a subscriber, I don't know how you got the comment on the video to begin with. But all you got to do is say, what's up? And, of course, send me your address so I know where to send the dirt to. Is he here or did he leave us? No, he's not coming up. I think he bailed. Which is a shame because his comment was pork chops. So I think he might be eating pork chops right now. I thought I saw him post something earlier, did I not? Oh, you're right. I haven't seen him post the entire time. All right, well, you know how we do this. If he's not here, you can't win. So we're going to give him Where's clock? We're going to give him 60 seconds. 1 minute, not 1 hour. And we don't hear from him. Is he? Well, I don't see. I just don't see him here, though. Part of the bribe is you got to be here for the show, you know? So if you just pop in at the beginning, put your thing in, and then bail. And I don't think he's here right now, so we'll rerun it. It's not a thing. We give him a little bit of time. Maybe he's peeing or something. We're all getting to that age where sometimes you got to go, and it doesn't matter what's going on. You got to go. God damn it, I wish I could be here for the stream, but I got to whiz. Well, I guess you guys, I can't just go. I'm on camera. I guess you guys can just take your phones with you and piss with the phone. Probably shouldn't do that, but I'm sure you do it anyways. I know I do. All right. We gave him the obligatory time. I don't see dude. So, unfortunately, all things, we're going to move on. We're going to rerun the wheel. I apologize if you show up after now. Unfortunately, I cannot offer you the sloppy seconds. So, all right, let's do it. Let's see who else might be our winner this evening. Chris W18 watching on Monday night. Good luck to all. Now, Chris, I definitely know I've seen his post right there. And he's a Patreon, so it's not like I don't know where he's at anyways. But I know he's here because he's right there. And, damn it, Chris, you got to say something. Don't leave me hanging. Did he leave? After all, oh, there he is. Goddamn. Whew. I was worried. Like, we were talking about the other guy, and you're like, all right, now I'm going to go piss. Since you mentioned it, Dig Daddy. And then you take off, and it's like, man. But I know where you're at, so I can track you down. But congratulations. We don't need to do that. You won tonight's Sloppy Seconds. So enjoy it. Have a good time getting that gold. There's a lot of flower gold in there, as you saw. So good luck to you with that. There's a couple little bigger pieces that I put in there for you. So if you don't get the flower gold, you don't walk away with nothing. And then there's some goodies in there, too. And good luck with the garnets and all that other shit that I threw in there. It will be a challenge. But yeah, good times. And, that's all I really got for you guys this week. Like I said, if you guys have any ideas about the different things we can do on the stream here, maybe throw some structure to the wind and see what sticks, let me know. Shoot me an email. Throw your ideas at me. As long as they're not offensive or divisive or any of that shit, we're just here to have fun. So let's think about some really cool, fun things that we can do to share with the community and enjoy our time. Shoot me your emails with your ideas, and we'll see what we can wind up doing. Maybe we'll do interviews. Maybe I'll start interviewing people. We'll have Shane pop in, and I'll interview him one week, and I'll interview, I don't know, somebody. I'll interview one of you guys. Just something, whatever, something we can have fun, and let's get it done. So shoot me those ideas. Otherwise, I just want to say thank you all for hanging out with me. As always, it is a pleasure having you all here with me on a Monday night. I know you could be sitting there watching Monday Night Football, and instead, you choose to kind of pay attention to me while you're doing that. So thank you. Until next time, we'll check you out next weekend. We got more Pay Dirt Review, I think. Or maybe, you know what? I'm going to try to get out to the river next weekend because I'm running out of time. Right on, dude. Yeah, I'll let you know. We'll schedule it up. 6 p.m. here is, I think, 8 your time? You're in Colorado? Maybe 8? 7? 7:30? 7:45? Try not to keep you up too late. But yeah, we'll do it up. We'll figure out that format and see what we can get done. But otherwise, like I say, this weekend I'll try to get some good footage for you guys. Maybe check out that High Banker edition for the 6-inch sleuths that I picked up from Prospector's Dream. And you guys can check all that out. Oh, sweet. You're only an hour ahead, so I won't take you past bedtime. That's awesome. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll check out some gear this weekend, and I'll try to track down some pay dirt to run. So if you guys got any ideas of pay dirt that you want to see me do, shoot me those messages too. Give me a link to the site, and I'll take a look. And if it looks good, we'll check it out. Otherwise, until next time, if I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you all in the backyard. Peace.